Yeah, I guess you could say crazy, but I put the work in my whole life, and I grinded, kind of came up here, and I had a goal, and I want to achieve my goals, and I'm a hard worker, so yeah.
When you go back to those first conversations with Coach Combs and Matt Barnes, and they said, "Hey, we want you to play defensive back," when can you remember that now compared to how you feel then?
Yeah, so actually, Coach Hartline recruited me first at a receiver, but then I told him I wanted to play corner. So he connected me with Coach Coombs, and Coach Coombs gave me the offer, and it's been a blessing ever since.
Why did you want to play corner?
I've always loved corner. You know, receiver was more of like a fun thing for me, but defense is my thing.
How bad were you on Saturday when they overturned the interception?
I was hurt, but
Did you get an explanation of that, or what?
they said the receiver caught the ball, but I definitely had my hands on the ball. And then when I went to the ground, it was definitely my possession. So.
What's that like to get that flip like that, Denzel? I mean, even your coach was standing up for you, Coach Day. You know, I mean, what's it like to have that kind of effort and have it flip?
Man, it just shows I got to keep going harder. You know, try to get the next one, just next play.
Yeah.
Have you been playing corner in high school?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't that brand new when you got there.
Not at all.
But I know you hurt your shoulder, so you didn't get to have that year. So I guess why are you so comfortable in this area?
So honestly, when I got hurt, I literally grinded DB that whole year. Just prepping, doing my thing, and then came up here, just applied the technique I was doing, and everything is working out for itself.
Are you expecting to start?
I mean, I expect a lot of things out of myself. I'm probably my hardest critic, so yeah.
Are you surprised that you're starting?
No.
Kerry Combs said that he never thought he'd be starting a freshman corner at Ohio State, and here you are. What do you think about a statement like that?
I mean, it's a blessing, you know. So, I'll put my plan, I put my trust into God, and then He lets everything work for itself. So.
How much does your confidence grow literally every play you're out there? I mean, I'm thinking you got up to the speed of the college game pretty quick. But what do you know now you didn't know 3 games ago, if you follow my drift there, Denzel, about how people want to snooker you, things like that?
Yeah, honestly, just like learning the concepts, you know, the schemes, offense, what they're trying to run, you know, what they like to do most of the time. And you kind of get a feel of that throughout the game, and then you just start getting comfortable, and then you start seeing stuff they ran like a few plays ago, and then
Yeah, I was going to ask you this. You know, when you guys went to the 2 high safety look or the 2 deep safety look last week, it seemed to be fairly effective on occasion. Ronnie Hickman seems to be playing well too in that regard. But what did you notice from that? I mean, just from the way y'all lined up and stuff.
I mean, honestly, we obviously stopped the run. We were just out there to be able to just play football. You know, we're not over communicating. We weren't thinking too much. We were just out there having fun playing football, and I feel like this new defense we're kind of running just kind of helps us do that.
And how well is Ronnie playing in your estimation?
Oh, Ronnie is a dog, hardest work on the field, and great tackler, great football player, and great person.
So Hartline to play DB.
Yeah.
You told Hartline, you're the first person to tell Hartline no?
Yeah, I had to. I wanted to play DB, man.
Why?
It's me just being able to be on defense, be a dog, and just dominate the guy in front of you, lock him up, and there's no other greater feeling than locking down a receiver and getting interceptions and PBUs.
Who do you like? Who do you not pattern yourself after? Because everybody's a little bit different. But who do you watch in the NFL or wherever that kind of plays the game like you do? I have a name in mind, but I want to hear what you say.
Jair Alexander is one of them. Jalen Ramsey, of course, he's a dog. Just how he dominates physicality. And another one, I say Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, I like the middle one there. I wanted to ask you this: Denzel Ward. Have you ever watched him?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You guys seem to have the same kind of feet.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, just barely. But what just jumps out at you about his game? He has quickness like you do.
Yeah, he's really patient, great feet, fast, and he's able to recover in certain places, and he's just overall great corner, one of the greatest.
You ever get the itch to go out there and catch a few balls still?
A little bit, but yeah.
You did Saturday, right?
Denzel, what was that Minnesota game like for you? First time starting on the road in the Big Ten. Just what was that experience?
I was pretty nervous going into that game. Didn't know what to expect. Just wanted to go out there and just ball out, trust my technique, trust my coaches and the play calls they're gonna make, and everything. I feel like I had a solid game. Obviously, could have done better in certain areas, but felt great.
When did you find out you were going to start that game?
I think I knew we going into the game.
And when did you feel like you really settled into it? I mean, I imagine, like you said, nervousness and things like that. When did you kind of calm down and enjoy football?
I'll say a couple of drives going into the second quarter.
Is there a sense right now on the defensive side, because y'all have heard all the hooting and hollering out there, from Ohio State fans, from the media, et cetera. The first couple of games, y'all could have played better. Is there a sense y'all are getting better right now, Denzel? I mean, based on some of the changes y'all made last week and stuff. What is that sense?
Oh yeah, no doubt. We just practicing harder. The urgency we have coming out here every day is just better than it has been. And then I just feel like we are just like more locked in as a group, as a unit, as a team. So
Yeah, I was going to ask you what is different about the group. Is that part of it? I mean, y'all have embraced this change, like you said earlier and stuff. What do you like most about that change?
it's just I feel like, I don't know, just the urgency.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it allows you guys to play a little freer. Keep it simple, stupid. They'll saying
Yeah.
stuff. But in other words, it unlocks a little bit more of the athlete in you guys.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Denzel, a lot of people talked about you kind of showed up here, lined up against Garrett and Chris, and like just weren't afraid to do that. What was your mindset like against when you showed up here, and why were you able to kind of line up against a guy like that from the jump?
I'm just confident in myself, and Garrett and Chris, in my opinion, are not probably the best receivers in the nation, and they're gonna get me better. And if I don't line up against them, how am I gonna get better? So,
A lot of it's just saying he's a great fan.
When you went into your first game, were you already comfortable like on the outside, like on one-on-one situations? Like what was that first experience like, and how did you kind of
yeah, I guard the best players in the nation, so just going against other teams, I really don't worry too much. Kind of feel settled in, and I just know like what they're gonna give me is not what Chris and Garrett are gonna give me, and the rest of the guys here.
You are a freshman out there, but teams still kind of know that teams know that when they're the freshman and that's how the problem is.
Yeah.
In these first couple of weeks, have you kind of noticed that teams might attack you a little bit more than they will plan and grind and send anybody else out there just because you already done that?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
How does that help?
Just let them come my way, man.
When those guys that you were speaking highly of you, how do you feel about that?
I mean, it's great, man. I love these guys. They're really like my brothers to me. Chris really been a big brother figure since I came in, and the DB unit too. So it's a great feeling.
Denzel, when you see big plays from Cam, Tyreek on the line, these big kind of momentum-changing plays from the Ohio State defense, how does that kind of promote consistency? Or like for a defense that's seemingly had trouble with consistency over the first 3 weeks, how do you look at those moments? Like, are you like, yeah, this is something that we can do on a consistent basis, or how do you feel when you see those moments?
I just feel like. Can you ask that question again?
So when you see like Cam make a play, Tyreek take a sack, like I mean those big moments in the span of a football game, do you feel like that promotes a sense of potential for this group and a potential to have a little bit more consistency than Ohio State has had over the first 2 years?
Yeah, when they make those type of plays, it just kind of breeds like emotion for the whole team, and that just makes everybody else want to just get on page, be locked in, and make plays too. So yeah.
So is that something that you feel like could be more consistent across the board moving forward? Is that something you're working for?
I mean, we're all working hard. We obviously all want to be consistent, but not everything is going to be perfect. So we're doing our best always.
Denzel, you came to Ohio State clearly with confidence. Where did that come from?
God.
Like when did that set in?
I mean, I had strong faith my whole life, and I really put my trust into God, so I really don't worry about a lot.
You listed some pretty talented cornerbacks. What goals do you have for your Ohio State career? I mean, obviously, you want to make it to the NFL, whatnot, but
Shit, honestly, I want to win a national championship.
team first.
First off, and then everything else gonna come.
What did those cornerbacks do well that you watched at Ohio State before, and that you try and emulate, I guess?
Physicality, just always having a presence at the line. Just let them know that you're the top dog on the field and that no one can mess with you out there.
Are you a trash talker?
Yes.
Keeping it G-rated, what's the most interesting thing you said?
Just keep it on the field, man.
Okay, that's fair.
Keep it on the field.
A couple more questions for Denzel, folks.
Denzel, to get that call, just to start your first game, to be starting each of your first 3 games here, I mean, just what does that mean to you personally?
I mean, just a testament to all the hard work I put in my whole life. I worked my butt off, and I just want to keep going harder because I still got a lot to prove. So definitely.
I know that you mostly played receiver in high school. Did you always believe coming in that you could be playing this big of a role as a freshman?
I've always thought, yes.
What's been the hardest part maybe of the transition, and kind of what do you think allowed you to overcome that to be a starter right now?
Can you ask that again?
What's been like the hardest part of this transition to playing cornerback as a freshman?
Adjusting to the environment. You know, I never played against 75 plus in the stands, 100K. So just going through that, it was kind of crazy. But I feel like I kind of calmed down, and everything is just cool now.
Denzel, the conversation surrounding the defense has been on the pass rush and kind of forcing the quarterback to throw quicker. And I'm curious what you've seen in practice from the D-line to kind of help you guys out in the secondary to kind of force them to throw when quarterbacks may not want.
D-line's working hard every day, just continue to just give the quarterback pressure and just make our job for the secondary, easier. So we just work hard every day. So yeah.
Denzel, being a freshman and being starting for the first time, do you feel opposing teams, opposing quarterbacks have tried to test you a lot? Really?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yes.
Do you think you've played well enough to maybe scare them off?
I mean, I hope so. Just got to keep going, man.
Do you hope so? Don't you want them to keep throwing at you?
Yeah, I do.
With Cam Brown and Cam Martinez,
Last two questions
we're kind of in a similar situation as you two guys who played mostly offense in high school, but know they were going to play defensive back. How have they helped you kind of make that transition since you got here, which is clearly working whatever they're doing?
Yeah, so Cam Brown, he's really my big bro for real. As soon as I came in, he always showed love and always giving me tips whenever I do something perfect in a certain rep in practice. He's always pushed me to be great, and he always wants me to be at my best. So yeah.
Anything else?
Denzel, I mean, just what's it like to be a part of this freshman class that you're in that was so highly touted, and to be one of the first guys that's really playing a major role?
It's a blessing, man. Just to add on to that, it's a blessing from God. And my freshman teammates, man, just wait, man. They're gonna make a name for themselves soon, man. We all some dogs, and soon you'll see.
Denzel, thank you very much. Folks, thank you very much.